What's up, guys? Nightingale here, and welcome back to another update notice. Today, we're going to be covering the Thursday, the 6/8 update notice. Just want to go ahead and say, just also here at the beginning of the video, make sure you check out the timestamps below in the description below, just to check and come back and see anything that it might not be covered in the timeline. Also, I'll have the major key points listed out in the description below as well. Also, we're here live on Twitch, so do go ahead and say hello, Twitch chat. So let's go ahead and jump on in to the update notice. So hello heirs, this is GM Dominion. Let's take a look at what we have in store for this week's update. Players will be able to view the update after the maintenance on Thursday, June 9th. Yay, tomorrow. All right, so the first big thing to cover is hero and artifact balance adjustments. Now, I am not gonna go into this in detail for this video. If you would like to go see that, go watch my balance update video from 2 weeks ago. That's how we're gonna do this. But yes, DJB is getting a buff, and once again, the big thing I think we need to see is, do they actually spell out what barrier inversion does? Because all they say is it inverts barrier into damage, unaffected by effect resistance, and whether the attack hits, and applies to the heroes only. So they still haven't told us exactly what this is gonna do, so tomorrow, we'll actually know what this does. So, till then, it is what it is. So, then Haste is getting some buffs and some changes. Once again, they are still going ahead with the very stupid mentality of, we're going to strip, and we're going to Death Pin, I'm sure is in there somewhere. Shu is getting some changes, which was pretty cool. Definitely go check that out. It's going to be interesting to see how her new S3 works, which has got the counterattack stuff in it. Alencia is subject to being called a nerf. We'll have to see if the Mind's Eye really is worth it for her in terms of how she does the damage, because right now it's more important that, yes, she will be in Mind's Eye every single time she takes her turn. The issue is what's the damage decrease? Was it more worth to have it RNG'd and it hit harder? Or is it more worth to have it up 100% of the time, always doing the combo? So we'll soon find out. And then they're changing her exclusive equipment, and I'm not 100% sure on her S3. This one will be interesting. Silk is getting a couple big major things reworked. She's going to be losing her caster speed, so she will no longer need to be a speed unit to do damage. So this is why I'm struggling trying to build my Wanderer Silk, is because I don't know how I want to build her yet. And then the biggest thing that's probably happening for her is she's getting a, I don't know where it shows it in here, but she's getting a, right here. She's losing her crit chance imprint to a speed team imprint. That's awesome. All right, Montmorency, the only thing here that should be noted and is worth talking about is how they reworded the Awakening of her skill. So she now will dispel buffs before trying to do her stuff, where prior it was she did stuff, then dispelled. Very stupid order of doing it, but hey, they're fixing it, and hooray, Montmorency's gonna be better. Also, they're adding a small PvP factor in here, but that is what it is. Roz is getting a couple different things here in his kit. He's gonna be granting immunity, and he's also got a little bit of healing in his kit. Now, I wouldn't call this a nerf, and I wouldn't call this a buff. I'm indifferent on this, and I've already changed my one-shot team to be off of Time Matter for my one-shot. But I think this is going to jack up your one-shots if you're using Time Matter, because they're giving you more damage ahead of the thing. So if you're already right up to the wall with this Time Matter on one-shotting your Banshee with your Vivians, you're probably gonna have to change the artifact, which sucks, because I was basing mine off using the S2 damage, but my S2 damage was clearly gonna be more, and I had to get it off. The effect resistance on Snow Crystal. This one, some people are saying it's going to be cool, some people are saying it's sucks. I'm indifferent. I don't have Snow Crystal. I kind of like the F resistance more than I like the critical hit resistance. That's just me. All right, Eternus is getting a buff that nobody cares about. All right, number 2. Japan Server Global Open. I'm not going to read over this because this is just basic information of, if you want to start the game and you want to play on the JP server, you can now click it on Global Servers, and you can now be able to select it from this. You don't have to have a JP VPN, basically, to get on this, or a JP account, store account, to be able to get into the Japan server. So now if you want to go play in Japanese on the Japanese server, you can. Which the languages are all supported here. Let's see here. And then they're talking about transitions, media packs. All that stuff is fine. All right, now probably another big important thing. I don't know why this is number 2 because this should technically be number 3. Is this a typo? Yes, it is a typo. Number 3. Ha! Get wrecked, Smilegate. Okay, so number 3 is the Custom Mystic Summon Round 2. Finally, some big news that we've been waiting for quite a very long time. Now, here's going to be my critique to Smilegate. You should have told all this information at the beginning of Round 1. You shouldn't have literally kept this in the dark till Round 2. Because we've had questions when you asked it. I sent a message in to one of the CMs asking them to make sure that y'all talked about this in very great detail so that players knew ahead of time when you announced this what was going to happen. Instead of leaving people coming around going, well, can I get this? Can I do this? If you'd have spelled all the rules out in the beginning, this wouldn't have been an issue. So Custom Round 2, a chance to summon a Moonlight hero you desire. Round 2 of the Custom Mystic Summons will begin. When the second round of the Custom Mystic Summon begins, players will be able to select misspelled 2 additional select 4 and 5 star Moonlight heroes each. Now, you'll need to be at least account rank 10 and above. The Custom Mystic Summon Round 2 schedule will be from 6/9 to 7/21, the day Sage Vivian comes out. Hooray! All right, now let's make sure we get this clear for you all. Choose a hero in Round 1. The chosen heroes in Round 1 will remain the same. And one of each 4-star and 5-star Moonlight heroes will be chosen in Round 2, will be added to the list. 4 and 5-star Moonlight heroes selected for the Custom Mystic Summon will have the same drop rate up as the Mystic Summon. After performing one summon on the selected hero, you will not be able to change the chosen heroes. Guaranteed summon does not apply. Now, available heroes, 4 and 5-star Moonlight heroes selected for the custom summon. Number 2 is 3 and 5-star heroes and artifacts that were released within 6 months before the end of the custom Mystic Summon period for limited, except for limited heroes and artifacts. So you're basically having the full pool in here, and limiteds and collabs are not included. Now this should give you guys some peace of mind right here. By seeing all 4 units in the shop with 1 coin list should give you now the assurance that if this crap was told back in January when they announced it, or February, whenever they started talking about the stupid Awaken update, and looking forward at the custom Mystic Summons that we started making videos on way back when, if they'd have just shown this crap, we could have stopped a lot of issues, or a lot of misinformation, or people getting confused on whether they should or shouldn't pull. You get 2 units for free if you pull one early on. Hooray. Well, not necessarily free, but you can get 2 Moonlights for free. Yay. So you'll be guaranteed 1, and then you'll be able to get the other with the coins. That's awesome. And obviously the big thing here to note is you do need to spend your Mirage Moon coins before the banner ends. I think it's 7 days after the 21st you have. But just try to spend them before the banner ends. Let's be real. What are you waiting for? Every custom Mystic Summon grants will perform a Moon Mirage coin. Heroes and artifacts for the custom summons will be available for purchase using Moon Mirage coins. Wait. There's no artifacts in this. Stop using copy pasta. The Moon's Mirage coins will remain open 7 days. Yep, so 7 days after the custom Mystic Summon ends, so 7 days after the 21st or the 28th. The Moon's Mirage can be found in the shop. After a certain amount of time, the Moon Mirage coin shop will close, and all the Moon's Mirage coins you own will reset and not be available for the next custom Mystic Summon. That right there should give you guys some pretty cool heads up for the next custom Mystic Summon. They plan on bringing it back someday. When you select more targets in round 2, you will also be able to purchase the heroes that you selected from the Moon Mirage coin. So there you go. You'll be able to get it in there. And here's talking about the Moon Mirage coin. Next up, number 4, because they don't know how to number things, because they didn't pay attention. Ravi's going to have a drop rate up, and with Sigurd's Scythe, this will be available from 6.9 to 6.16. Should you summon? Probably not. Sigurd's Scythe is OP, but let's be real. You just got slammed with Guilty Gear, you just got slammed with Ha Young, Payra, and all this other stuff. Now you have ReZero, and if you're really that deep and you're able to go do that, sure, great, summon. But if you're a new player, don't summon, unfortunately. All right, next up, number 5. Nobody cares. Okay. World Arena E7WC preliminary round event mode added. So they're going to be adding a new arena mode to your arena stuff. E7WC preliminary round mode schedule the trial period will be 6.9 to 6.16, 24 hours after the event ends. And then the regular period will be 6.18 to 7.9, 72 hours after the event period ends. E7WC preliminary event mode is only available for a limited period of time only, and the scores collected during the E7WC preliminary round scheduled period will be used to select the 2022 E7WC participants. Make sure that these people don't pay people to farm their accounts. Smilegate. All right, E7WC preliminary round conditions. You'll need to be at least rank 60 or higher, which is the normal RTA thing. Anyway, and the participants must own more than 5 heroes of each class that are starting grade 2-star or higher, except for material heroes, all for a total of 30 heroes. Basically, it's your normal RTA rules and conditions anyway. All right, the preliminary round information, basic rules. You may participate during the event period without any time limit. Conducted in the best of 3 matches, which is cool. Players will have 1,200 basic victory points at the beginning of the E7WC preliminary round and can lose and acquire victory points depending on the match results. However, victory points do not increase or decrease below 1,000. And if you do not play within 72 hours of the last play, it will result in a penalty of points reduced. Same rules as ranked battle applies. So this is the decay for RTA. You have to play 72 hours beforehand. Picks and bans will proceed the same as mock battle rounds. If both players choose the same hero in the pre-round, the selected hero will be displayed as 2 for both sides of the round. The hero will be displayed as 1 in later rounds. So yeah, there's that system works. Let's see here. Do we really need to read all of this? The battle, I mean, screw it. Most of y'all are new players, but most of y'all probably can figure this out. But battle. The matches process will be held between heirs who participate in the E7WC preliminary rounds. The battle will proceed. Oh, the battle procedure will proceed. Again, English. The same as mock battle round modes. After 1 win and 1 loss in the competition, both players are ready for semifinals. Tapping the menu button in the top right corner will display the same pop-up as ranked battle. If you meet the winning requirements with 2 wins, 0 losses, the battle result in the semifinals will be skipped. Cool. All right, battle log. Do we really need to read this? Basically, it's going to show you the same thing as prior. You'll be able to do that. Ranking, you'll have the, you may check the top 100 ranking of the participants in World Arena ranking, preliminary total ranking at the end of the E7WC preliminary round period. Ranking preliminary round will no longer be displayed. E7WC preliminary round is not divided by league grade and does not proceed with placements. Therefore, players have the same emblem as their league grades. Rules on participating disconnects. After one of the players is disconnected during the battle and fails to reconnect within 60 seconds, it will be recorded as a defeat for the disconnected player. If multiple logins are detected during the battle, it will be recorded as a defeat with a pop-up message displayed immediately before the win-lose screen after the end of the battle. And if players are disconnected, it will be, if both players are disconnected, it will be recorded as a defeat for both. Cool. All right, so this is basically saying other adjustments and improvements. This is basically going over Montmorency's, where they're changing her skill. The 4-star hero, Leo's Raccoon, did not display the stun, will be fixed. Combat readiness of allies that grant answer Adjustments will be made to apply to combat readiness increase to the caster when some of the heroes use skills to increase combat readiness. Of all the allies with extra turns will be given a debuff of hero cannot be granted an extra turn in Hall of Trials. So Challenger Dominial and top model Lulika, auto battle AI, some heroes will be improved. Lilibet, skill use priority will use Snip Snip, and Armenta will use Catalyst. Cool. Monsters, nobody cares. Sanctuary, an issue or an NPC, nope, nobody cares. Battle, nobody cares. Other issues, y'all can read this. I'm just trying to see if there's anything major. Adjustments, return, or guard skill effects reflect. No functional changes. Okay, good. Nothing. And made a hero to improve skin shot pass purchase. Okay, yeah, we're good for that one. All right, next up, the big important thing that you guys probably want to know is what is the password for the week? It is E7WC begins. You have from 6/8 to 6/11 to claim this. And then last but not least, who doesn't love some whale shop stuff? Get your credit card, wallet coon, and get ready to pay to win. Not really. Just swipe if you want. In the summer, these summer packs will be available from 6/9 to 6/30, and please note that the summons and all that stuff, blah, 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 blah. If you want a whale, there you go. All right, next up, time for the Q&A. I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes, and we're going to extend this up to a total of 15 minutes. You will need to @Nightingale1176. Timer starts now, and I will answer questions in the order they are received. So, heck yeah, we got some cool stuff this week. Most of it's kind of Resident Sleeper, but hey, we've had several banger weeks. And, yeah, it's time for kind of a chill thing. Plus, let's be fair, we're gonna have free unequipped this week. Also, I think I forgot to grab that one. Yep, I did forget to grab that one. So while we're waiting on questions, here you guys go. Free unequipped will be available due to the balance patch, and it'll be available from 6/9 till 6/12. So make sure to re-gear your units, clear some stuff, and all that stuff. Is the tournament rewards gonna be even good? Supposedly they're doubling the money, and that's about it. So basically, the rewards are crap for anybody who doesn't win. That's pretty much the quickest way to put it. That is the quickest way to put it. I'm sure they'll be doing some small prizes and giveaways along the way, but unless you're in the top 5, as most tournaments go, just ignore it. There's nothing there unless you're the top 5 player. Okay, do you think Summer Seria users will actually pick Haste now, or is he just gonna be there? I think he's just gonna be there, personally. I've been looking at Haste, trying to figure him out, and some will use him and some won't. But I have a feeling there's too much ice sitting out there that's gonna counter him. And I mean, all you have to do is bring up basically a couple really good ice units, and Summer Seria and Haste are really setting up to get their cheeks clapped. Why they changed the Mystic rotation? We were told to get Dilibet. I will save that question for after the video, because I've got to go look up the original rotation. This looks like it was about on par with what I thought it was supposed to be, because I thought Dark Corvus was coming out. So I'll have to check that out. Is Alencia worth taking out of my storage out of the patch? You should have had her out of your storage prior to the patch. Alencia was great prior to the patch. Y'all have been sleeping on the crap off of her. With as much stuff that's been out there, and how many buffs float around, you should have been using Alencia months ago. Y'all just been sleeping because you listened to the wrong people. That's what's happened. Alencia's been great. I actually think people may end up putting her in the storage because of this, depending on how this ends up playing out. It really is going to come down to this for Alencia. Is the 100% chance worth the damage decrease we're going to get? By being able to proc Mind's Eye 100% of the time, which was already basically a 50-50 chance of you doing it, because 75%, you were pretty much keeping it up at most of the time. We were still not doing tons of damage, so this damage decrease needs to be minimal, or else this unit does kind of get canned. Would you consider the second custom Mystic banner for those who already summoned their characters for the first one? And would you recommend save for the ML summons for the new ML Vivian? Okay, so for this one, this depends on how deep you went. If you've already gone and used your coins, for whatever reason, you do not touch this banner ever again. Because that is another 10,000 Mystics you have to go sink into this. One is enough. Now, if you are a player in the situation like me, who has the 200 coins, summon the unit earlier on, sure, you can pop up the banner, select the unit, and go forth and claim yourself a new free ML5 at that point. Because you technically paid for it getting your first one, so I call that an absolute win. I know people are going to get triggered that I'm saying free, but that's the way I look at it. It's free because my whole intention was I was expecting to spend 10,000 Mystics for one unit. So I'm getting buy one, get one for me. Now, not everybody got that lucky, and not everybody will get that lucky. But overall, I would stay away from the banner at this point. You don't have enough time, especially if you're sub 5,000 Mystics and you don't spend, you're not going to be able to get the currency in time before this banner ends. You're just better off pulling on the normal Mystic banners. So I would say it's a skip if you are just now starting on it, and don't waste your stuff on it, because you would have to go. You at least need to get to the ML 4-star, which is 100, which is 5,000 Mystics. I'd stay away from it. Want to become famous? I knew these would start showing up. And delete message. Alright. I will go ahead and we're going to put last call out here. If anybody has any remaining questions, I will answer them, but if not, I'll give it a minute and then we will wrap up the video. So I messed up on the banner. The info was terrible. Ooh, sorry. So sorry. I think probably the big hero I think people are going to end up really enjoying out of the balance update this week is they're going to end up really enjoying. I think Shu's going to probably be the one to come out the most, because with that counterattack, that could be pretty interesting. I think she's going to be the one, and then obviously the one that is the most up in the air of being really bad or really good is going to be DJB. Today you play RT8? No. All right, so that's going to take care of it for today. First off, go ahead and say goodbye to Twitch chat, to YouTube. We'll be back on we'll be back next week with another update. That's the process my brain's trying to get to. We'll be back next week with another update video for you guys covering whatever's coming next week. It's going to be a pretty chill week, I think, and then we're going to start getting into some busier summer-based themed stuff here soon. If you guys have any questions that weren't asked here on Twitch, feel free to hit me up in the comments below. I'll be happy to help out and answer whatever I can. Thank you guys so much for all the support. It really does mean a lot, and seriously, it's amazing to see what you guys have been doing for me and the channel, both here on Twitch and on YouTube, and I really do appreciate you guys. It really does mean a lot. But yeah, y'all take care, enjoy, and we'll see you in the next one.